4 teams are about to have a Robot Wars Christmas dream come true.
With our help, they've designed and built their very own heavyweight combat machine.
I've sold 1 million singles, but crushing your robot is music to my ears.
World champions, Commonwealth champions, Olympic champions, and now hopefully Robot Wars champions.
Precision engineered to inflict maximum damage, these novice roboteers will test their machines to breaking point.
This is going to be carnage. I want to get out there and I want to win.
But to do so, they must compete in the most dangerous fighting arena in the world.
Battle after battle, they'll duel their robots, dodge the arena hazards, and the dreaded house robots.
With only 1 hour repair time between battles, they'll need to work hard to keep their robots running.
It's feeling better already.
Each team will be guided to glory by a battle-hardened robot mentor. Their fighting experience will be invaluable in the quest for glory.
Who will prove they have what it takes to become a champion?
It's time to find out.
This is Robot Wars, Battle of the Stars.
Welcome to Robot Wars Battle of the Stars. Tonight our 4 celebrities and their teams will help design, build and drive their very own fighting machine. But who has what it takes to become the Robot Wars champion?
This is where it all happens, our reinforced fighting arena. Our teams just battle it out within these 4 bulletproof walls, avoiding the hazards and, of course, the biggest divas of them all, the house robots.
Battling for victory tonight, Welsh football legend Robbie Savage,
Double Paralympic gold medalist Kadina Cox,
Rizzle-Kicks pop star Jordan Stevens,
and TV presenter, archaeologist and historian Neil Oliver. Guiding them through the competition will be 4 battle-hardened mentors.
Jason Marsden, Thor.
With 14 years of robot fighting under his belt, Builder Jason is unmatched in his driving ability with his deadly axe robot Thor.
Ellis Ware, Pulsar.
19 years old, Builder Ellis is the mastermind behind the small but mighty Pulsar, with its vicious drum spinning at 9,000 RPM.
John Reed, Terahertz.
John has 18 years robot building experience and has spent over a decade perfecting his robot, Terahertz.
Will Thomas, Shockwave.
Will Thomas has been building robots with his father for 10 years. Last series, his robot Shockwave pushed its way to the final 6. These are the mentors who will guide our teams, but only one can be victorious in this Battle of the Stars.
Here's how the competition works. They each fight each other once in a mini-league with 3 points for a win and 2 points for a judge's decision. The top 2 teams will make it through to tonight's grand final. First into the arena tonight, it's a battle of the sports stars. Kadina Cox.
So my team consists of me and my 10-year-old brother. I think I'll be doing most of the driving because I like to be in control and I'm not sure I trust him to do my job.
Versus Robbie Savage.
I'm Robbie Savage, ex-footballer, TV and radio presenter and a very bad dancer, and our robot is Robo Savage.
Robbie Savage,
How are you?
A pleasure, good to have you here. Very, very good. Are you excited?
Really excited, can't wait.
Very, very good. And who's your team?
So, this is my best pal from school, Jamie.
How are you, Jamie? All right?
This is my cousin, Matt.
How are you, sir?
And that's my other best pal, Jake.
Wow.
And Thor.
How are you, Thor? Are you well? Good to see you again. Very, very good. Okay, well, here we go. Listen, here we go. This is Robo Savage. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, well, it's scary anyway. Bloody hell, you put enough bat wings on it, haven't you? Look at that. I think it deserves a round of applause for Robbie's robot. First appearance.
Robo Savage. Flipper.
Well, it is like a tetanus jab waiting to happen, this thing, isn't it? You have to repair this thing repeatedly. What kind of weapon is this now?
It's got a flipper on it,
Yeah.
a full pressure flipper, so it's capable of lifting 3 tons.
Yep.
It should go off with a bang.
Fantastic. CO2 gas, compressed air.
Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic.
CO2.
Very, very good.
And Robbie, he wanted his dragon wings.
Dragon wings.
So
Of course, you're the Welsh. You want to be a Welsh robot.
Wales colours.
I think it looks fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Robo Savage.
Hello, Kadina, how are you?
Good,
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Talk to me about your team. Ellis, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Familiar face. And what about you? What's your name?
Joa.
Nice to meet you, Joa. Let's see it. Do you want to unveil? Joa, help us out here.
I think it's going to get caught at the top.
Oh, ooh, nice!
Kadina Machina. Vertical spinner.
Right. What is this little beauty called?
It's called the Kadina Machina.
Nice.
Right. That's a 15-kilo disc going like 2,000 RPM or something. Anything that gets around the front is going to get destroyed.
I mean, there's a lot of action at the front, but I don't mean to alarm you, but your wheels are absolutely exposed, and that is a rookie error, surely.
It is. I mean, the thing is that allows you to have more weight. If you're not protecting the wheels, you can put more weight in the weapon.
Against Robbie Savage, first battle. He's quite a competitive fellow as well. How do you fancy your chances?
Oh, I'm confident.
Yeah?
I'm confident.
So assuming the wheels stay intact, we're home run.
Yep.
Great. Good luck.
Thank you.
With his first battle imminent, Robbie's already got concerns about his robot's weapon.
What he's found is the flipper is not going right to the ground. So one flip might do good damage, but then it will go down. So he can't have any more flips. So a flipper without a flip is no good.
like he said.
Some last-minute fixes are made before the teams get the call to fight.
So we start with spinner against flipper. The key is to launch attacks while keeping clear of your opponent's weaponry, but have our mentors done enough to steer their teams to victory? For our first battle, it's time to hand over to the voice of Robot Wars, Jonathan Pierce.
Thanks, Dara and Angela, our little festive elves. Tonight each battle will be played over 3 minutes unless a robot is counted out, is immobile, is flipped out, or finds itself in the pit of doom. If the battle runs to the full 3 minutes, it'll be up to our esteemed judging panel to decide a winner. They're Dr. Lucy Rogers, Professor Sethu Vijaykumar, and head judge Dr. Noel Sharkey. The teams are in the arena.
From Wrexham, Robo Savage.
Robo Savage is a high-pressure CO2 flipper with gas stored at a whopping 825 psi. Its high-angled front armour is designed to deflect spinners. Team captain Robbie Savage broke his nose while competing on Strictly Come Dancing. Will Robo Savage have enough flip to put some noses out of joint?
From Leeds, Kadina Machina.
Kadina's robot has a 15-kilo disc that spins at 2,000 RPM. Their upward spinning blade is designed to flip and rip opponents' armour. Team captain Kadina is the first British Paralympian to win golds in multiple sports at the same games since 1984. Will she have to make room in the trophy cabinet tonight? Lurking in the arena are also the dreaded house robots. Limited to their corner patrol zones, they'll deal damage to any celebrity robot foolish enough to enter their lair. For the first battle, it's Shunt, easily pushing competitors around at a festively plump 325 kilos. Our celebrity roboteers are in the booth. It's time for our first battle.
I'm nervous.
So am I.
And you have every right to be nervous. This is a celebrity lifestyle. This is Robot Wars!
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Robbie Savage will have problems if that flipper isn't working. Look at that vertical spinner. And Kadina Machina comes straight in and hits, but didn't really cause much trouble, deflected away and wobbling a little bit. Because of the power of that spinner, Kadina is having to do a lot of work to keep it under control. And Robo Savage came in. A little bit of a tackle from behind by Robbie. Well, we've seen them before. But in 2 League Cup finals was booked in the both. And Again tries to get that flipper to work. There's the problem. It's wedged open. It's now bent and buckled and in real trouble. The spinning disc caused all the problems there. Very distracting.
Outdrive it.
Well, they're going to have to outdrive it now and dodge. And basically, Robbie, run away. Maybe live to fight another day, and getting himself in trouble there, tried to tackle from behind. There goes the 16-kilo vertical spinner. Splintered. Shards ripped away. Look at this. Oh, there goes the tyre.
I can't move. Oh, I can't move.
Robbie's already looking tired and emotional. He can't move. And now Cadena Machina can come in and destroy. Very good mentor in Ellis Ware, the 19-year-old. Oh, and the Dragon's wing is buckled. Is there any power in the CO2, or is there a leak in the Welsh machine? It's come back. Little bit of fight, little bit of spirit. In goes Shunt. It's flipped the Dragon over. It's bashed the Dragon into the side wall. That's where the damage was caused. Onto the front flipper, bending it. Off went the wheel. And Robo Savage was left looking not so much savage, but rather weak.
What happened?
Well, we had a leak in the machine before we started, so when the flipper went up, when he missed it 3 times, it didn't flip high enough.
It kind of it just like did it. It just kind of raised one leg.
There was more power in the flipper.
To be honest, it was less like your football and more like your Strictly Come Dancing. It was just one. Like it was just one. It was cha-cha-chaing around the stage.
But listen, Joe and Cadena were fantastic.
Brilliant. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very, very good. That's a hell of a weapon.
Oh, it's brilliant, ain't it?
Yeah. And also, you're doing a lot of.
Oh no, because I can drive on both sides, but I ended up upside down, so it was a bit dodged. So I needed
Can you turn that thing back around again though if you get stuck?
Well, that's why I was spinning around in a circle.
And that means the win goes to Cadena Machina.
So Team Robo Savage end up on the wrong end of Cadena Machina's vertical spinner, but experienced mentor Jason isn't too concerned.
Basically, we need a new wheel, and a bit of welding on the front, and a little bit of panel beating on the Dragon wings, and it'll be fine.
For first-timer Robbie, however, they never stood a chance.
It's going to be controversial, but before we started, we had a problem with the flipper, and then we had a leak. So when my expert driving got under the machine, my co-driver there tried 3 flips.
The worst bit of driving I've ever seen in my entire life. We told him to reverse.
Yeah, right.
Kamikaze mission.
No.
I think Robbie was pretty upset by the loss, to be honest.
With the full 3 points in the bag, Cadena Machina are in even better shape now than they were before the fight.
Because what often happens is when you hit something and you do it a few times, it kind of runs it in a bit. So it'll like loosen up all the bearings and get all the friction out of the system. So it's probably actually running better now than when it went in. So
Teams now only have 1 hour to prepare for their next fight. Robo Savage has armour to refit and a wheel to replace. Mentor Jason has a word of advice for Robbie.
It's your driving, man.
Good.
It's
all down to the driving. Hey.
Drive is 90% of it.
Yeah?
Oh, honestly, yeah.
Got to think about your own game, not mine.
It's mainly bad driving, I think, personally. So we're going to make a few tweaks to it, repair the damage that Robbie caused, and hopefully all will be well. Improved, in fact.
Our next battle is Jordan Stevens.
Robot Wars was definitely a highlight of my evening as a youngster, and I've been a fan for way over a decade.
Versus Neil Oliver.
I'll be taking part in this competition with my 2 boys, Archie and Teddy. This has attracted me because I want the boys to find out about robots, to find out about engineering. Yes, we'll have fun on the day, but it's more about learning and seeing what robots are all about.
Also joining us, Neil Oliver. The Oliver family are joining us.
Yes,
really.
yes.
Yes. What's your name, sir?
Archie.
And?
Teddy.
Teddy, right. What's it called?
It's the Soldier Ant.
Soldier Ant, okay. Grab the cloth. Here, come on. Have me this. Dun, dun, dun. Loving that.
Soldier Ant. Crusher.
Well done, you two. Does this live up to your idea?
Yeah, it's amazing. It looks like something straight out of a science fiction movie.
Isn't it?
It's like something from Desert Storm. It looks military.
How much pressure of crush do you have?
We've got about 3 tons of crush. So that should be enough to go through anything.
It does seem a bit
powerful.
much.
Yeah. Are you confident in the families?
We are. I think Will's done a fantastic job. I think he's realised the ethos of the ant here, and because these guys are so used to operating handsets and controllers.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because they've got that instinctive way of operating these things, I think we've got all the advantage we need.
Is Soldier Ant going to win?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Can you give me a bit?
Very cautious.
Yes.
Yes, there we go. I'll take that as 1.5 out of 2 on you're going to win. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. That is Soldier Ant.
That's great. I love it.
Team Jordan, introduce me to your team.
Right, okay, so on my right I have Joshy, aka J.Bucky. Here we have Pete Cannon.
John, I imagine as a mentor, these were tricky to keep under control.
Slightly, yes. We had a few problems.
What? Yeah, talk to me about the robot, shall we? Oh, did you not know?
John, I'm sorry, mate. I thought we got along pretty well.
Shall we unveil the robot?
Yes.
What's her name? I'm guessing it's a her.
No, it's a guy. It's a guy.
It's a guy. Okay.
Yeah, this is a guy. It's his D.
Okay. Fabulous.
D. Thwackbot.
She's glittery.
He.
It's glittery.
Yeah.
Looks like a flamingo. Are they going to do the job?
I think we've got a chance.
Yeah.
It looks very simple. It is very simple.
Yeah.
But inside got some hidden details.
Go on, D.
Feel the weight of that.
Okay. Oh yeah, good armour.
So that's serious armour.
Right, it's going to take a lot to damage that. Okay.
And we're the fastest robot. We've got the fastest motors.
Well, you'd want them with these wheels because one swipe and you're goner.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, D and the boys, well done and good luck.
Yeah.
So can the Thwackbot of Team D take on the crushing pincer of Soldier Ant? Teams will need their very best driving skills to work their weapons to full potential. Over to you, Jonathan.
Thanks again, Dara and Angela. The teams for our second battle are in the arena.
From Brighton, D.
D is the lightest robot in the competition at 99 kilos, but has the thickest armour. Its spiked tail is used as both an axe and a spinner. D's exposed pneumatic tyres are cause for concern for Rizzle Kicks captain Jordan, though. He says their aim is to try and keep wheelies safe. Wheelies safe.
From Stirling, Soldier Ant.
Soldier Ant is a hydraulic crusher inspired by an insect's crushing jaws. Its 3 tons of bite are designed to grab and control their opponents. Soldier Ant's 10mm thick steel armour on the front means it's strong against frontal attacks from spinners. Archaeologist team captain Neil has deferred the driving and weapon duties to his 2 sons, Teddy, who's 10, and Archie, who's 8. And in the corner patrol zone for Battle 2, all he wants for Christmas is a new front blade. It's dead metal. And it's a Thwackbot against a crusher. There are the 2 teams. Neil has spent a lifetime digging over the bones of those who've been lost in battle. Jordan's sold over 1 million singles. Hugely successful in his own field.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Jordan, this isn't Glastonbury. This is a whole different ball game. You're up against a man who once presented a programme called The Celts. Blood, iron and sacrifice. He's mean. So are his kids at the controls. Good dancing though. Mama, you're doing the hump there. But you're in trouble now as Soldier Ant comes in with that 3-ton hydraulic crusher and has D pinned. Down comes the D full body hammer. Oh, and now in on the arena spikes and very near to dead metal. They need to get away from there. Good driving in the end by Jordan getting them out.
Claw, keep the claw up, keep the claw open.
They're waiting for a charge to come in. Can get up to 11 miles an hour, Soldier Ant. Meanwhile, Jordan slamming down with that weaponry. Dodging the flame pit. It's a little bit anxious for him.
And again, Jordan. Teddy, leave the claw open. Open, son.
Instructions from Neil. Once represented the Vikings, you'll remember that. And now he has come on the horns of a dilemma. And away they go. Cracker of a battle so far.
Nice drift.
Now who is doing the most damage? It might go to the judges, and the exposed wheel is torn. And I think they can only now spin around. I think the manoeuvrability is affected by that. Look at the crushing beat there of Soldier Ant. They can spin around and around, but they're going to go very far. And if Soldier Ant picks them up, Jordan will not be down with the trumpets. He'll be down in the pit any moment.
Archie, he won't come out. Archie, go for him.
They can't get out from the side wall because of the tyre problem. But we haven't seen any great destructibility from the 3-ton hydraulic crusher.
Yeah, that's it. Anytime he comes at man, just do that.
Archie, go for him, go for him.
They need to spin around and lure Soldier Ant towards a pit or into a CPZ. Because if this does go to the judges, Soldier Ant has been the more aggressive. Time is ticking away.
Go on, Jordan.
Stop spinning.
I won't stop spinning.
He's spinning his discs. Is Jordan Stevens. When I was a youngster, he said he used to watch Robot Wars. Might not be in it much longer. The judges conspire.
We did much more of the damage.
So, I think they're right.
Listen, you got a weapon and now ours is one weapon.
Well, certainly Soldier Ant was the more aggressive and caused the more damage. It goes to style control, damage and aggression.
That was a close one. That's the kind of battle we want.
It was a battle of equals.
It was indeed. Now, you weren't really showing much mercy. It was straight out of the block.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately when we're in the war zone, those kind of things need to happen.
Now, we talked earlier about your vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
And those giant soft wheels were a little vulnerable, and man, they got nailed.
The main plan was to keep wheelie safe, which we weren't able to do.
Now, you have got to be very proud of these boys. What control they showed.
Yeah, the fact that they had to work together and cooperate was great. But we talked outside about going after those tyres, going after the wheels. And it came to pass.
That was always the plan. Now, there was no clear winner, as we have said, so it's gone to a judge's decision, and the result has come through. I'm nervous about this one.
I know.
Okay, it was unanimous. The winner of the fight and the 2 points, Soldier Ant.
Well done. Well done.
Well done, guys. Well done, everybody.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business.
Both robots were initially quite slow and deliberative in their movements. Finally, when the crusher got a hold of D, it showed that it had power in its jaws, and that's where it won the battle.
So, time to see how our celebrity teams are shaping up. At the top of the league with 3 points, it's Cadena Machina. The judge's decision and the 2 points put Soldier Ant in second place. And Team D and Robo Savage lie in joint last place.
After every battle, teams check their robots for repairs, but with very minor damage to report, victorious Soldier Ant are still revelling in the glory.
The Ant performed beautifully. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. I think it was that the profile of their robot was such that our completed bite didn't quite come down far enough to crush, didn't it?
But I had a sneak look at their robot. We were very close to taking them out completely. We got a big dent on this side though, and a hole on this side as well where their axe went through.
Gosh.
It's only minor, so I wouldn't worry too much.
I wasn't expecting them to make a hole in us.
All it needs is a bit of welding.
Well,
I don't think it even needs that.
It's just that battle scar. It makes it look more authentic.
We'll charge the batteries, get it ready. We'll be going in about 5 minutes or so, I reckon.
Fantastic.
Team D, however, returned to the pits with no points and a whole wheel to replace, but it was very nearly a lot worse.
Damage? Apart from the punctured wheel, I think they might have just touched the battery. If they'd just fitted through that hole, we would have been in deep trouble. If they'd hit that battery, it just instantly burst into flames and would have probably burnt the whole inside of the robot out.
And we know all too well the effect damaged lithium batteries can have on a fighting robot.
Our next battle is between bottom of the league Robo Savage against second place Soldier Ant. After a lack of attacking power in their last fight, mentor Jason has been hard at work on a new plan to get some points on the board.
I think Jason's been brilliant to get us back in the game after that first shocking driving from myself. I think the difference is the longer flip at the front. The first game, the flip was only that long, man. You need a big flipper. Now we've got one. That's the longer flipper. Before, it was only that long.
Yeah, we'll be ready for the next fight. Looking forward to it. And this will be a win for Robo Savage.
But while Soldier Ant seem happy with their last fight, they know that facing a flipper brings a whole new set of problems.
Having seen the robot in action, my biggest concern is if something gets in behind it, I think we're very vulnerable to being flipped over. It's possible that the hydraulic crushing mechanism might double as a self-righting mechanism, but we haven't had the chance to try that. So we may well discover if it operates like a turtle flipped onto its back, or if it can get back into the fight. We know where our strengths lie, we understand our weaknesses, and if the three of us can work together, outmaneuver the opponents, I think we have enough crushing power to deal with any enemy.
Can Soldier Ant crush the dreams of Robo Savage? In the corner patrol zone, armed with a 35 kilo spinning disc. Oh, where's my mistletoe? It's Matilda!
Go! Go! Hey! Cheating.
Soldier Ant, vulnerable to tackles from behind. I've seen Robbie provide many of those over the years. He was fuming. He was driven mad after that first defeat. He's driven me mad in commentary boxes for years. He's now being pursued by Soldier Ant. Oh, and I think he's got CO2 venting. There must have been damage caused by the pincher. There is now. And the power of the flipper will certainly be affected. If there's no CO2 or it's limited, they're in trouble. Is this the end for Robo Savage?
And down again, down.
Soldier Ant's team actually wanted their machine to have legs, but Will Thomas said no, and Robbie would have bitten the legs, let's be honest.
Okay, and let go.
But Robo Savage, better driving, getting away, not only there from Soldier Ant, but also from the CPZ, the danger area, the corner patrol zone. Soldier Ant with the 2 points from the judge's decision. 3 points for an outright victory. And great flipping by Robbie Savage. And his team. Leave it. His cousin Matt there, celebrating. Jamie Piper celebrating. Jake Kirkpatrick celebrating. They think it's all over. It could be now. Robbie celebrating, dancing a dance of delight. Not a pretty sight. They want them in the pit. Char-broiled Soldier Ant. And we have Matilda. Oh, I love her movement. Coming in for a little bit of fun and frolics this festive time. What a turn up for the Bucks! And nearly turned up and over.
No, it's not. It's all fair in love and war.
It certainly is. You know that from your series about the Vikings and the Celts, Neil. The archaeologist, University of Glasgow graduate. Oh, I bet he wishes he was back in there now. Hey! Yes, down in the pit of oblivion for Soldier Ant. Well, from the start, Soldier Ant went on the offensive, using the huge pincher, but not enough damage sustained. And this is where the new, bigger flipper came into effect. What a difference from the first fight. Over went Soldier Ant. Could they self-right? No, they couldn't. They were in trouble from that moment on. They tried, rolling and burning.
Beautiful work. I mean, I think nobody is as surprised by that result as you were. What? It looked like you were smoking from the beginning. I thought it was curtains before you'd even started.
Yeah, I've got to say, Teddy and Archie were absolutely fantastic. I thought they had to let go of us because they were allowed to hold for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Unlucky guys, you were brilliant. But my pal Jamie, This driving was fantastic.
Champs.
Brilliant.
We were dead and buried for a minute, but we come back.
Beautiful driving as before. How did that go for you?
Yeah, it was really good. Teddy was doing an amazing job, even better than before, of getting the timing right on the jaw. And they got us when the side was visible for them and they flipped over and we got stuck in the fire.
Do you think they got lucky? Because there's that face suggests he got a bit lucky.
Yeah.
Do you think it was a mistake not being able to self-right? Because obviously that was ultimately what took you out of the running.
It was, but we weren't expecting. It was a well-played game.
Yeah.
The boys did well, and they deployed the weapon that they had effectively, and we take that on the chin, but we'll come back fighting.
Absolutely right. Surprising but wonderful points for you guys. Well done, Robo Savage. Good luck in the next one. So after another bruising battle, the scoreboard looks like this. Cadena Machina and Robo Savage are tied with 3 points. Soldier Ant has 2, and at the bottom of the table with nothing, it's Team D. Buoyant after his first victory, Team Robo Savage have time to taunt the defeated Soldier Ant.
Winners are going that way, where the losers stay here. See you in a bit.
You got a lucky shot.
Oh, we're not lucky.
A lucky shot.
We're not lucky.
This crushing, biting jaw was inflicting a great deal of damage. It couldn't inflict the killer punch, and they were, frankly, lucky in that they just got one use of that flipper and flipped onto their backs, but we're not even damaged. The main thing is we live to fight very happily another day.
Back in the pits, following the success of Jason's welding on their new flipper, Robbie and Jason are keen to ensure that nothing mechanical stops their winning streak.
So what have we got to do to win the next match?
Try and find this leak.
The leak, yeah?
Yeah, still got a leak. So
that was smoke at the beginning again?
Yeah. I just haven't had time to look at it, so we'll better get on, aren't we?
Oh, look at that.
There's the holes.
Wow, look at that, man.
Yeah, it's missed everything.
Look how lucky we are. That is sharp, man.
Yeah, that could be tight.
So who didn't put that on proper?
I think it might have just worked loose. With.
Well, was it moving? Was it moving? How's it working loose when it wasn't moving?
Vibrations. Not good ones either.
Next into the arena, it's top of the table Cadena Machina versus Team D, who have yet to score. Following the loss of a wheel at the hands of Soldier Ant, John's now had time to replace and prepare for their next battle against the lethal spinner Cadena Machina.
So I'm just closing her up. We've got really serious back armour on here. So we need to make use of that. Test how well that spinner is built and see what happens.
His rival mentor Ellis seems confident, and a victory here would send them 3 points clear at the top of the table.
I'm just doing some checks, making sure the teeth are sharp. Need to put the batteries in, and then it's ready for fight. It's a relatively safe opponent, so it's going to be more a matter of reliability of the machine itself. But it seems pretty solid.
Cadena's design seems to be formidable in the arena, but will the pink menace of D prove too agile an opponent?
So this is our robot.
Even from the concept phase, Jordan has known that his light and nimble robot design may have led to a dangerous compromise.
I don't know how this happened, but I do have the most difficult robot to drive. The main hindrance being that once the hammer is laid down, the robot has to be operated in the reverse direction. My hand-eye coordination is questionable at best. Our weakest element, I'd say, is our wheels. They're big and they can be popped if met with the right kind of weaponry. So the idea is that we just keep wheelie safe.
D's heavy armour, possibly a match for Cadena Machina here in the arena for the first time tonight with 2.5 tons of crush. It's the Santa Claus of Sir Killalot. Jordan get that hand-eye coordination right now. The only full body hammer in it, and absolutely thrashed right from the start. But they've taken each other out, or have they? One wheel's gone. There's one wheel on that wagon, and they can only spin and spin and spin. The clock is counting down to see if one of these is immobilised.
cease.
All over before it began.
Bully.
So Killalot, yes, it's fair to say, is an arena bully.
Look, Killalot's got it.
Oh yes, now you are really down with the trumpets of doom.
Solid battle.
A solid battle, it lasted 4 seconds! It's the quickest battle in the history of Robot Wars! From the minute that D flew, it was flip-flop flying out. They weren't wheelie safe, and down they went. And Cadena Machina, a very good win.
Did you blink? Because if you did it at the wrong time, the entire fight was over. That was, wow. That can't have been how you thought that would go.
Well, you know, I'm confident that we won. John suggested maybe go straight for them, and I thought, that's a great suggestion. Nothing can go wrong, and nothing did.
Because the way you actually split apart, and you didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
Because, like, part of you, do I chase down the wheel, or do I chase down the rest of it? Spinning wildly out of control.
I loved it. It was just so beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
So
It was a
great.
glorious thing. Is there any chance you can do a third fight?
Yeah, easy.
Oh yeah, okay, really?
Oh, yeah, easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Will the tactics change in a third fight?
No, absolutely not.
I'm loving it. It's fantastic.
Thank you. Great battle. Long one.
Listen, we had this conversation. Only one fight to go. That is a heck of a weapon you've got.
Yeah, I quite liked it. It was quite exciting, that.
It was, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you know you would do that amount of damage?
Yes.
You did.
Always confident.
Joe, are you going to stay driving for the next one?
Probably.
Think so? You gonna hand it over?
I think he needs a little bit of time. He
didn't get a chance to do it at all. Yeah.
We'll let him have a little bit of a drive next time.
You literally give him no chance to move anywhere. They were immobilised, the technical term, marmalised, I believe is the actual term for it, for 10 seconds, which means Cadena Machina is the winner for 3 points.
Yeah, I was really impressed at how D went straight in for the kill. Unfortunately, it was a bit of a suicide mission. Killed itself. Must have been one of the shortest battles I've ever seen. That weapon is awesome.
So after the briefest of possible battles, the scoreboard looks like this. Cadena has 6. In second place is Robo Savage with 3, and a single judge's decision gives Soldier Ant 2. D, unfortunately, yet to score.
Following a closer inspection, it appears that Team D have more than just a lack of points to worry about.
It was a little bit worse than I thought. We've lost the motor.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yes.
Can you fight again?
If we can, just between the eggs, we'll fight.
We will fight again. We will rise.
Cadena Machina return untouched. At the top of the table, they are looking invincible.
We're just going to mend our previous tyre that we damaged.
So
it's only got a couple of holes.
So just to confirm, we're going to fix the broken tyre with our previously broken tyre?
Yes.
Cool.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Our next fight is an opportunity for second place Robo Savage to book a place in the final if they can take all 3 points off last place Team D. Robbie and his team are talking tactics.
You know, when we start, we don't have to face them, face on. No. We can, when you get in there, before it starts, turn the vehicle round.
Hey, like Lewis Hamilton does on the grid.
The only negative is, if they come to the saw, you've had it.
If the saw hits our rear.
Yes.
Well, we don't do that then. I honestly think.
Go forward, stop.
Yes,
spin.
Saying, Rob, it's not easy to do that.
That's
Too much spinning for me. I think you're going to struggle.
They're going to be coming straight at you, head on, straight for you.
I've got to be honest with you, this must be mine, right? Stick it out with it, right?
You do what you got to do.
That's the other robot's there, right? I honestly think I should go that way.
Why? But not head on.
No, because he's going to be coming like that to there. Then he's out of control and he's finished there then I've got loads of space all around here. Hit that.
What if you go into the house robot?
But I won't do that. I'll drive dead slow. I'll drive dead slow, Rob.
Slow? We don't need slow, we need
You do it initially slow. And then, once I've hit that, we'll just get on with it then.
But good luck, mate.
Team D are desperate to get off the bottom of the scoreboard, but a win here for Robo Savage will put them into tonight's final. So flipper tactics are playing on Robbie's mind.
The gas system we're using in Robo Savage is that we've only got probably 15 flips in one battle. So Jason showed me it's important that if you get underneath your other robot, push him to the wall, and then just before you get to the wall, try and flip him out of the arena. So that's a good strategy. To win Robo Wars, we have to have the most amazing machine and, most of all, a good flipper.
Robbie will have to make those 15 flips count against the Agile D in the CPZ for this match. Dead metal with a circular saw and pincers.
Nervous?
Robbie talking tactics early on. Always a problem that. D with the full body hammer, very difficult to drive, but has the momentum of the entire robot behind its weapon. Jordan's original design actually had a water pistol to destroy the electrics in the opponents. He might as well have stuck with that. Good drive by the Robo Savage team.
I can't turn.
They can't turn, they're in trouble.
You can now, well, Robert.
Can they spin to win this time, D, and bring that weaponry down? John the Mentor had to explain the benefits of being aggressive to Jordan.
Push him into the robot, D!
Jordan wanted to come in with a white flag as a peace statement on top of that pink machine. Robo Savage getting away from the pincers of dead metal. 1.4 metres wide, those pincers to grab and haul and destroy. D near the flame pit. This is a good battle, closest we've had so far.
Yes! Oh my god!
But I think here, Robo Savage has caused problems to D. Down came the flipper, and I think they punctured a tyre with that. But the flipper also seems to have been bent. Yes, it has. So that will now limit the destructibility of Robo Savage. But D is spinning madly. Almost out of control. They can't go far. One wheel has been damaged. And they are now entirely, get it? At danger from Robo Savage, but what damage can Robo Savage do with the bent front flipper?
Go forward, Jake.
Plenty of posing. That's just Robbie. To be fair, he's a great character, Robbie, and a very good pal of mine. So it says in this note he's just written me. But can Robo Savage
Keep going.
Go forward, getting a mighty tackle there now? He nearly got the flipper to come into full force. Good movement by D to get away. This is going to go to the judges, and it's very tight. Very, very tight. Do you think they have it? Crowd not so sure. Plenty of work for the judges.
Well done. Nice one. Fine, good work, bud.
Movement from D, but the weaponry not into play. Robo Savage gets in a flip there, that'll count. Bash from D's axe, and again, but a glancing blow only, no damage really sustained. Looking for pointers here. Control, damage, aggression.
That, I think, was a good fight. You should all be very proud of yourselves.
Super proud.
That was a proper ding-dong, need of you give up.
Not a ding-dong.
There was a ding-dong going on there, wasn't there? Yeah, they're all spinning around and around and around.
I mean, that's pretty much our attack, so...
Listen, I thought you were going to go defensive.
Well, I passed the driving on to Jake, who's young, exuberant, and he went for it.
Yeah.
Youth.
I said I was going to pop the tyre.
I mean, the wiser thing would have been to have held back a bit on this.
Well, we went for the tyre, and then we tried to push him into the house robot. So I think we were the aggressors.
Yeah. Okay, because there aren't points for aggression. That's what you're hoping to get.
I thought we were, and obviously they do as well.
Listen, Savage, it's not true.
If we've not won that, that's outrageous.
When there's no clear winner, it's up to the judges to determine who gets 2 points. They have made their decision. This is also quite critical, because if you get the 2 points, you're through. You're in the final.
Are we? We're not?
Yes, you are. If not, it all depends on the next bout. But the judges have made their decision. And it was a 2-1 decision.
No.
And the points went to Team D.
It's all about the love, you guys.
So it's all down to the last bout. You might not be in the final.
Are you mad?
You guys definitely lost.
Sorry,
guys. Sorry.
Who are the judges?
The hugging out process is not being accepted. That's not. They're not going for that. This has ended in chaos here.
What is
It's ended in
that
chaos.
here?
But the point is, it comes down to the last fight.
Well, it was a split decision, and I'm not prepared to say which judge said what.
there was 1,000 people in the arena. 2 people thought out. 2 people thought they won. Of 1,000 people.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
I asked them all. I asked them all.
When did you come to that conclusion?
You
asked them all.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Yeah.
Did he go?
Yeah, I went round.
Yeah, and what
Yeah.
they say, they go, oh, Robbie.
Yeah, they went Robo Savage. Robo Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly not happy with the judge's decision, Robbie's decided to take it into his own hands.
He ran up with a pair of glasses and said, I think you need these. What were you watching there? But since we both are wearing glasses already.
I honestly thought we won. The drive-in by Jake was spot on. Spot on, I couldn't have asked for more. And all they did was spin around. And I don't know how that happens.
It's an injustice. It's an injustice for Christmas. It's an injustice, isn't it?
Hey, Josh, look, it's that dude we just beat. Hey, it's Robbie. Can I have a selfie of you, Josh? Wait, all done.
With one fight to go before the final, the scoreboard looks like this. Still at the top of the table is Cadena with 6. Robo Savage has 3, Soldier Ant has 2, and D is out, having only scored 2.
So we come to the final of the group stage battles, and it all comes down to this, because you could be in the final, but you have to do one thing, and you have to win.
We have to win from now to the end.
Do you not think that this is beautifully defended, that you will have great defences on this?
Well, it has very thick metal covering it, so it'd be quite hard to make a hole in it. But there is already a hole in it, though.
Okay, so it's not impossible, is what we're saying.
What we have to do is get round at the back of it and get our claw in there, and then it's pretty much finished.
We can't lose our nerve, can we, Will?
It's all or nothing. We've got to go straight in for the kill.
Wish them luck, ladies and gentlemen. Give a round of applause. Soldier Ant.
Cadena, the coolest chick in this arena, because you're already through to the final.
Yeah, it means my heart stops racing. I can actually breathe.
You can chill out. And who are you going to keep control?
I'm going to let Joe have a little bit of fun and see how much damage you can do.
Neat. Okay, so you're taking the reins this time.
Yeah.
Right, what's the plan?
Destroy stuff.
Destroy stuff. I mean, it's worked so far. It's a simple tactic, but it seems to have worked. Beautiful. Give it up for Cadena Machina, please.
Soldier Ant need a win here to survive. Oh, and they'll have to dodge Kill a Lot to do it too. Cadena only knows one way of life, go for gold in everything she does. Oh, Soldier Ant, that's good driving there. Teddy and Archie at the controls. Unlike D, they stayed away from that mighty blade of Cadena Machina. One smash from the 16-kilo blade and it will all be over for Soldier Ant. Oh, there does go a bash. Has that caused problems?
Up, 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 up,
Down. They called for the beak to come down and it didn't. Is there a problem with the hydraulic beak? Came down very slowly. No damage caused to Cadena Machina. Major problems there caused for Soldier Ant. Oh, look at that. The tyre's been torn in two. They can't move. Cadena Machina poised to come in for the kill. Damage to Soldier Ant's weaponry.
No, back. Get back. Can you move backwards?
They can't get back, Neil. They can't move.
I think we're dead.
Oh, out comes the link. They're dead now. That's it. Over now.
High five. Well done.
Well done.
What a shame. The young Teddy and Archie and Neil.
Oh, I think we're going out the arena.
Out of the arena they go. Out of the competition they go. And for the last time in competition, we'll hear that great voice of Neil Oliver. One of the great voices on TV. Well, they danced away until that moment. Then they were in trouble. Look at the damage caused. That is a fearsome weapon, and there to the beak. Can anything stop Cadena Machina?
Aww.
We're bereft. We're bereft.
Are you? Initially, it was like a slightly odd mating ritual between you two, doing circles around each other. It was all a little primal.
It was a little bit dancey, wasn't it?
It was. How did you find controlling it,
It's quite
Jonah?
difficult,
Yeah.
but once you got used to the turns, you could get some good hits.
So was the wheel, demolishing the wheel, was that intentional? Or was that just
Well,
pot luck?
yeah, our target was to try and demolish the wheels first and then hit all other parts.
You nailed it. Are you proud, Ellis?
Yeah, they've both done fantastically.
An absolute sweep right into the final. You should be feeling confident.
Undefeated.
Undefeated for now. Guys.
Devastated. The beauty of this is it's another world that, you know, that the boys and me would never have had the chance to visit. It's great. Just a special opportunity.
Well, as a mentor, you must be very proud.
These guys have been absolutely amazing. So if they ever want to come and drive another robot, they can join my team any day.
Will you join the team?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, good work. Well done,
Thank
boys.
you.
That is it, Cadena Machina, unbeaten in 3 matches and straight through to the final. Can we hear it, please, for Cadena Machina? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
After starting strongly, it wasn't to be for Soldier Ant. But they're happy with their performance in the arena.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Look at this, look at the claw.
Literally in pieces.
All of our battles seemed to last like proper fights.
Yeah.
It wasn't like an instant knockdown. We had a good combat. You know, we mixed it with the other competitors.
Yeah. And
we gave a good account of ourselves.
Yeah, and if I wanted to lose to anyone, I would have wanted to lose to that one.
I think everyone's going to lose to that.
But finalist Robbie still hasn't forgiven them after their earlier bout.
Hey, you were so unlucky, but you can watch me in the final. See you in a bit.
Awful.
Time to repair and rearm for the grand final. For Cadena Machina, despite looking unscathed, there are worrying signs for mentor Ellis that Cadena's machine is showing wear and tear.
So the crusher must have at some point grazed the belt, which is very exposed. You can see it's actually revealed the cord, so that very nearly would have broken through.
Fellow finalists Robo Savage face a much tougher challenge. Battered and bruised, they'll need to box clever against the lethal spinner to avoid any direct hits if they want to win.
It's been a steep learning curve for our 4 teams, who have smashed their way through 6 battles.
But only one can lift the Battle of the Stars trophy. Both battle-hardened finalists want to win, but who will emerge victorious?
Tonight's finalists are Robo Savage and Cadena Machina. It was a baptism of fire for Robo Savage in the arena, but their modifications soon made them a match-winning machine.
The first game, the flip was only that long, man. You need a big flipper. Now we've got one.
They flanked and flipped Soldier Ant, leaving them to toast on the arena flames. Against Team D, a controversial judge's decision left them hungry for a win.
Team D.
It's an injustice for Christmas. It's an injustice, isn't it?
In the final, can their armour withstand the spin of the Cadena Machina?
You're going to win it, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Confident as ever.
In the first battle, Cadena found it hard to control her deadly spinning disc.
I can't drive this bad boy.
But once tamed, it proved a formidable weapon and led to one of the shortest bouts in Robot Wars history. Soldier Ant came close to crushing Cadena's dreams, but a split-second mistake allowed Cadena to inflict a jaw-breaking hit.
We've got a great mentor and a great weapon. Got a good little driver.
Both robots are now proven in battle, but which machine will steal the victory in this Battle of the Stars?
We are probably, in a 2-horse race, 50-1?
I would say so, yeah.
There.
Anything can happen in that arena, though, in fairness. Anything.
After ruthlessly dispatching the competition, we now have our celebrity finalists. The awesome spinner of Cadena Machina versus the powerful flipper of Robo Savage.
Only one can be Robot Wars champion. The other is going home in a bin bag. For the last time tonight, it's over to Jonathan.
Thanks, Dara and Angela. What a steep learning curve our celebs have had tonight. Now well-seasoned robot fighters In our final, it's Shunt and Sir Kill-A-Lot. Let battle commence!
Robotics, stand by.
To fight away! You cannot keep him quiet.
It's tense.
Repaired, rearmed, now Robbie, retreat, run away. Live to fight another day. Is he back driving? Surely not. Jake was the much better driver, and Joe Cox is the undoubted star so far, the 10-year-old. Oh,
go forward!
Are they out of it?
I can't stop.
Is that one bloke? Oh, look at the tyre! They're out of it from that one attack. Couldn't dodge, couldn't get away. And now, Cadena Machina will be merciless.
Rob, do your flipper!
My face broke! Pathetic.
In comes Jordan and the D team. The celebrations begin. The Cadena Machina.
Well done, guys. Right.
Yeah, thank you. Oh
Just a toy. Just a toy for Sir Kill-A-Lot. So much planning. So much work. It all came to destruction very early on. From the first attack, another blow. Tyre shredded, wings buckled, and another. Mighty onslaught. Welsh Rabbit.
Oh, you know, after the journey you were on, Robbie, and the journey Robo Savage was on, we're sending him home in fragments to you.
Yeah, it's a team game. You know, fantastic out from all the guys, and Jason, you know, to repair our robot.
I know, to turn that around.
Yeah.
Genuinely, that took miracle to get that thing back on its feet every time, and you got this far. It's fantastic. Listen,
my kids are watching at home, and you know, we rung them before the final, and Uncle Matt, you know, has let them down.
To be fair, hey, to be fair, and I'll say this. That is a knife. That's a knife. That is a knife. Yeah. Charlie, Freddie, I'm really sorry.
But there's a winner.
There is a winner. I mean, Uncle Matt has destroyed Christmas. Robbie Savage is crying. You made a grown man cry, and he's used to losing.
I mean, I feel slightly bad now.
Oh no, don't feel bad. I mean, clear, like all the way, a clear winner. Unbeaten.
I don't like losing.
What was the secret, do you think, to the success of this team?
We had Ellis, who has been amazing. He has polished it when it needed polishing. Didn't need much work to it.
Well, you know what? You have something else to polish.
So
this bad boy is a bit heavy, right? Can we get a round of applause, please, for Cadena Machina? I know. Well done, Joe, and well done, Ellis.
Joe as well.
Absolutely.
And I've no doubt Cadena will treasure that almost as much as her Olympic medals. Almost as much. Yeah. Congratulations to our winners, Cadena Machina. I think that would actually operate perfectly well in the genuine Robot Wars. I think that would do very, very, very well. But that's it from all of us here. We hope you've had a lovely Christmas. We hope you've enjoyed this. From all of us here at Robot Wars, good night.